Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Corey, better known as the C-Man. I want to welcome you back to another edition of C-Man's Cinema Sit Down, special Comic-Con edition of C-Man's Cinema Sit Down. As you can hear, we are live in the Hulu Theater at Madison Square Garden. The MC just started talking. He don't want to stop now. We're like changing panels right now, man. Nothing's even going on. I can't stand it. Anyway, as you see, we are live, man. We're gonna be dealing with some stuff. But oh man, it is day 3 at New York Comic-Con. All the big panels are happening at the Hulu Theater at Madison Square Garden, man. Saw Good Omens this morning. Fantastic, man. The footage they showed, the things that Neil Gaiman here in person talked to us about, told us about. Really, really awesome. Into the Spider-Verse came in, and Lord Miller not only brought cast members with him, they brought the first 35 minutes of Into the Spider-Verse. Amazing. We just wrapped up the Daredevil panel, and I tell you, man, I'm a cohesive guy, right? I like to see a story told the way it's supposed to be told. That's why I like big movies like Avengers Infinity War. I only watched the first trailer. I didn't want to spoil anything. I didn't want to know. I want to see it unfold live. That's why I loved Into the Spider-Verse, giving us 35 straight minutes from the beginning to what was essentially the end of a chapter. They ended it, where they found the break was perfect, man. But Daredevil went the clip route, but it was so much better than getting an episode. There's a lot of rumors flying around today and all weekend that we might see the whole first episode of Daredevil because their panel was about 90 minutes to 2 hours long. And they didn't do that. And I won't lie, had they done that, we wouldn't have been able to see the stuff that we saw. And the stuff I saw, man, unbelievable. I'm not going to spoil it. I'm going to do the same thing I did with Spider-Verse. They didn't make us swear an oath. I could talk about everything I saw if I wanted to. But I don't want to spoil it for you guys, man. We're like 2 weeks out, not even, until we get to Daredevil coming out on Netflix. So I won't spoil it, man, but I want to tell you what I thought. And it looks unbelievable, man. The things they have going on, right? Tell them the Daredevil rebirth story. The places they're going with Matt Murdock and Daredevil look phenomenal. Charlie Cox. Love the guy, man. The shots, the scenes they showed with him in it, you got to see everything, man. You got to see him being Matt Murdock. You got to see him being Daredevil. The action looks phenomenal around him. What they're doing just with the story in general, Wilson Fisk, Vincent D'Onofrio, diehard, huge fan, man. One of the best actors in the biz. And here he is playing Wilson Fisk. It's so good, man. The stuff we saw with him was unbelievable. I love where they're taking his character this season, and that the fact that he's gonna be in the season, right? Like these things with movies and Marvel and superheroes in general. There's so many villains, man. It's always like, here's a villain, move to the next one. Unfortunately, we've been able to keep Vincent D'Onofrio because 1, you have to, man. I mean, he's Vincent D'Onofrio. 2, it's worked in the story, and I love season 2, but not as much as season 1 because Vince wasn't there a whole lot. And Wilson is back this season. Looks great. Where we're going with everybody in the cast is awesome. But Jeff Loeb obviously was out with the whole cast, man. Made some huge announcements. Like real big things, and it was awesome to watch. But the biggest verbal announcement didn't even come from Jeff Loeb. It came from a different Wilson, not Wilson Fisk. It came from Wilson Bethel. He has been credited. You go on IMDb right now, he's still credited as FBI agent. We've heard him referred to as Dex, as FBI agent. It's the worst kept secret in Marvel, man. We know who he is, and it was finally verbally confirmed by him himself, man. It was so awesome to see. Bullseye is gonna be in this season. And what they're doing, man, it's great. Loeb said this brilliant thing, right, about Wilson Fisk. We're gonna have Wilson Fisk, the Kingpin, and even with Daredevil. And he's like, all these guys have classic looks, right? Like the Daredevil, obviously the suit. Wilson Fisk, the white suit, not a superhero suit, but an actual physical suit, right? And he's like, but we couldn't just give it to him. He would have to earn it so much that he might earn it this season. That's right, folks. We might see the Kingpin as the Kingpin, man, in the white jacket. We might see that. But the other thing they said, man, is you get someone as iconic as Bullseye, you can't just hand it to him, man. You gotta earn that suit, that name, and how they're approaching the Bullseye origin story. That's what this is also dealing with, man. We're getting that devil of Hell's Kitchen, man. Daredevil himself, his second origin story, right? Like his rebirth. And we're also gonna get the actual Bullseye origin story. It looks phenomenal. The way they are handling how he will earn his villainhood is unbelievable. How he's going to swing from the FBI to being a bad guy looks phenomenal. I cannot wait, man. I was like, at first when they said they were gonna do clips, I was disappointed. I thought, oh man, I was really looking forward to seeing the first episode a couple weeks out, get myself psyched. But what I saw, man, so much better than one episode, because we got to see some of the best action, man. We got to see Daredevil in a parking garage do some awesome action, and then we got to see the first encounter between Daredevil and Dex, the soon-to-be Bullseye. We got to see their first interaction, their first action sequence, and guys, it's mind-blowing, man. The showrunner had mentioned that in this season we might see a scene bigger, better than the hallway scene from season 1. And I know that the scene they showed at the end between Daredevil and Bullseye was not that scene. And that scene was like, oh man, dude, you're like creeping up on like the level that season 1 and 2 gave us with that hallway and stairwell scenes, man. It's unbelievable. I cannot wait to check this out. October 19th on Netflix. I'm binging the crap out of that, man, as soon as it comes out, so I can just talk to all of you about it. This has been an unbelievable day so far. The panels have been great. I'm actually getting ready to leave the Hulu theater to go explore some other things going on in the city that I gotta check out. But oh man, I am stoked for Daredevil. So there it is, man. That's all the C-Man's got to say about that. Now it's your turn. Hit those comments below. Let me know what you're thinking about Daredevil, what you're excited to see. Are you just pumped to finally hear the verbal confirmation that Bullseye is going to be in Season 3? Hit all those things down in the comments. If you like this video, as always, please give me a thumbs up. And if you're new, hit that subscribe and little bell so you get alerts every time I make a new video. For the C-Man Cinema Sit Down, I am the C-Man, coming to you live from the Hulu Theater at Madison Square Garden, Comic-Con Day 3. I'm the C-Man. I'm signing off. Peace!